I love music so much, but I don't need to like sell it and like pitch it and like pimp myself. I love music so much I could just do it for pleasure. Like why do I need to pursue it as a career? For what? If I'm not living a comfortable life and making really consistent money and able to support my family and my community, like what's the point? Is there something else I should be doing? Money making, you know how it goes. Vapor chasing, don't get comfortable. Peace and love, everyone. It's your girl, Melanie Charles, aka D Flower, and welcome to episode 2 of A Diary of a Jaded Jazz Girl. I feel so green and so like a fish out of water doing this, and I guess it's really good. It's really I consider myself to be humble because I feel like life has humbled me, but this process is even more humbling. It's just like unknown. I'm kind of like speaking into a void and just hoping that people will click and tap in. So if that's you, thank you so much. Please like the video, hit subscribe and hit the notification button so that you can know when I'm going live, because I will start going live next week. Apparently YouTube has these new discoverability hacks or whatever, so I'm gonna like give it a try and go on live and see if I could connect with some people. I realized that my first video was, I kind of like dove right in, kind of just like, hi, I'm here, Emily Charles, we're doing Jazz Girl Jazz, I'm Jaded, and maybe I didn't really set it up so well, so I figured today I could just start over a bit and allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Melanie. You know what I'm saying? I looked recently and I realized that I have over like 1K subscribers, which is really cool, but I have been so inactive on this page that I think I should just approach this like a new baby. So my name is Melanie Charles. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, in Bushwick. I am a child, a human being, a product of a Haitian mother and father. My mom moved here to New York in the 80s, and wanted me to be a musician. She wanted her son, my brother, to be a musician as well, and her dream came true. Here we are. My brother is an incredible saxophone player. I love him so much. And he's had such an incredible journey so far in his life. And he's a huge inspiration to me in my journey. You're going to be hearing about my brother Rogers Charles a whole lot. I went to LaGuardia High School, the fame school, like a lot of kids in New York who love the arts. I went to Harlem School of the Arts as well, HSA. Shout out to HSA, and shout out to all the HSA alums, all the LAG alums. Oh 06. And then I went to the new school, and I was really lucky to meet some incredible people and create some relationships that have lasted till this day, from going to the new school. Shout out to my classmates, like Omar Abdul Kareem and Jasmia Horn, and that's where I also met Casey Benjamin. He wasn't a student, obviously, at that time, but he was teaching, and that's when I met him. And I always love Casey's energy, his playing, his layered mastery of so many things in music. Shout out to Casey Benjamin. We will always remember you, Casey. Fast forward a bit, like my senior year, Maurice Brown tapped into me and brought me in to sing with a singer by the name of Laura Isibor. Great vocalist out of Ireland, and she had just released an album and it was doing really great, and we had a wonderful time, and that was the first time that I was able to tour the world. And we opened up for John Legend and Maxwell and all this amazing stuff. And I don't want to recite my whole resume, but I guess I just want to paint a picture of the kind of journey that I've been on, I finally got to a point where I was like, you know what, I don't really want to sing background. I really want to dive into my own music and be sort of a featured guest in different things. So I was lucky to go on tour with a guitarist by the name of Nicola Conte. Shout out to Nicola Conte. He was one of those Italian producers that bring in American vocalists, people like Jose James and Gregory Porter. And I was able to record with him and tour with him. And that was also a great learning experience for me. And then, y'all, like, I went and I lived on a cruise ship for some time, and I did the whole like suitcase backpacking thing in LA for some time. And I lived in Japan for some time, and I was singing for Tokyo Disney. And I don't know, I always came up, since I mentioned to you guys before how, you know, um, all the music school and arts programs that I've done, I definitely was inundated, I guess, with the idea of paying your dues and like do what you got to put the time in and you got to put the work in, and that's how you're going to get killing. And that's how you're going to, be a respectable musician. And, as much as I do see the value in that, I think that being like hit over my head for all of my developmental years made me sort of it turned me into like a bit rigid. So, when I was at the new school, I sort of like coined the make gestural again term, and it was just, my like my rebellion of being like, you know what, let's reimagine how we feel about jazz. I felt like it was too stuffy, and I was studying about rent parties and how people were turning up to jazz at the crib and stuff, at the clubs. And I was like, wow, like what if we brought that kind of energy back to the music that was feeling so serious and stiff. But it's ironic, y'all, like as time has gone by, I feel like life and it, negative inner thoughts and like expectations and all those things turn me a bit rigid. I think on the outside, it might look like that I'm moving in my ultimate creativity all the time and I'm free and liberated and all of that. But there's definitely always been a quiet sort of monitor in my mind that's like, what would the OG say? What would the legend say? What would your peers say? Like, is this killing? Is this correct? Do you like all of that stuff? So, I'm really fast forward to now, I was lucky to open up for and sing perform with Corinne Bailey Rae last year, and um I'm in the middle of like recording some tracks and some features right now. And actually a huge thing happened last 2 years ago. I was featured on Makami's project, and so I've been doing my little thing here and there, and now it's like, okay, 2025, like I feel like I'm be 37 years old in March. Shout out to the Pisces. And I feel like this is a year where I'm like, this is all or nothing right now. Cause, you know, I love I love music so much. But I don't need to like sell it and like pitch it and like pimp myself. Like I could if I love music so much, I could just do it for pleasure. Like why do I need to pursue it as a career? That's where I'm at right now. Like for what? If I'm not like, living a comfortable life and making really consistent money and able to support my family and my community, like what's the point? Is there something else I should be doing? That's what I'm finding I'm asking myself. And so it rewinds back to the Lucy of not believing. It's like, it's not that I don't believe in myself, but maybe sometimes I wonder, do I 100% believe in myself? Because if I did, maybe I wouldn't be second guessing if I should be doing this. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. And this is what this series is hopefully going to be documenting. I don't know, it might be just me talking like this. I know I mentioned like BTS and all kinds of stuff, but I really want to be more consistent, and so I want to edit less and just put out more. So, why don't you guys let me know, do you like this sort of like me just talking like this to you guys, or would you like some more visuals and BTS? Do you want to come with me to the gym and see what I'm doing there? Or is this conversation piece cool? I really want to nurture community here. I feel burnt out on Instagram. Like, I feel like we're like everyone's selling something on there, and I really want to connect and find my people. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think that's like really the thing. It's like, who's really trying to get down with me? Like, who's with this? You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, let me know. Are you guys digging this little series so far? Um, would you tune in if I did a little segment like this every day or every other day? Just a little, daily check in. I mean, even as I'm talking it through, that feels really good. All right. Um, Lastly, what I wanted to just put down here is that this series is an exercise in consistency, a challenge. Like, can I really show up every day or every other day, whatever I decide? We're gonna lock it in. But whatever I decide, can I show up consistently and in good spirits and knock it out? I don't know. I've never really been good at that. My lifestyle has been definitely up and down. This week I'm here, next week I'm there. And it's like it's been really hard to tap into some sort of consistency. So I'm trying to see, can I do that? I feel like I'll feel so much better about myself if I do. Thank you so much, everyone, for tapping into the Diary of a Jaded Jazz Girl. I hope you guys are looking forward to hanging out with me, because I'm looking forward to hanging out with you. Please comment. Let me know your thoughts. Like, is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? All right. Signing out to Grandma Charles. Peace.